Well done, Soap and Water! You got rid of all the germs on Achilles' hands!
Everyone, and welcome to MyZone online school. My name is Teacher Musa and I have my friend joining us for today's lesson. Let's say hi to everyone at home. Our theme this week has been autumn, and we're going to talk more about autumn in this lesson. But before we get to the lesson, we need to sanitize our hands. So take your sanitizer and make sure that you really sanitize your hands in between and the fingertips as well, round and round, and on the wrists. Well done. I'd also like you to just shake your hands a little to dry it and to check your social distancing. Make sure that you're not touching anyone around you. Very good. Today's lesson, we'll be talking about verbs, question words, rhyming words, and onset rhyme. Our first exercise for this lesson can be found on page 21. We are going to be talking about verbs. Now, a verb is a word that shows an action. You can see on those two pictures, someone is walking and someone is reading. Remember, an action is something you can actually do. So we are going to do a little thing here together. We are going to do some actions together. I would like you to please stand up at home and you're going to do the action I say. Are we ready? The first action is jump. Well done. The next action is run. Run like a cheetah is chasing you. Well done. The next action is swim. Like you're swimming in the ocean. Very good. And the last action, and we're going to ask our friend Zashi to join us, is dance. Whee! Dancing, dancing. Well done, everyone. So, let us take a look back at our exercise. We have the words that are meant to be circled in each sentence. Now that we know what actions are and what verbs are, let's take a look at A. Kevin ran all the way home after school. Now, we are looking for the verb. And remember, if you can't do the action, then the word is not a verb. So if I asked you, can you Kevin? That is not a verb. So our verb is the word ran. I'd like you to please circle the word ran. I want you to do this exercise by yourself. Take your time to read the sentences. And remember, if you cannot do the action, then it is not a verb. Let's take a look at number 2 of that same page. Here, they are asking you to write 4 short sentences using the verbs in the bracket. We have the word eat, drive, play, and drink. And I would like you to please use them carefully. You can see that there are pictures to help you make your sentences. Remember, a sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. The sentence must also make sense. So please think of your sentence in your head and make sure it makes sense before you write it down. I hope you really had fun with that one. I know that I enjoyed it. Let's hope you managed to complete your exercise. Let's now turn to page 22 for our next exercise. This one is very interesting. We are going to be talking about question words. Question words are fun because we use them every day, but we just don't know what they are for. So let us take a look at the table we have there. It says who, what, when, where, why, and how. And it even tells us what every question is used for. Who is a person? What is asking for information? When is a time? Where is a place? Why is the reason something happened? And how is a number or the way something is done? When we take a look at this table that we have, it shows us how to use the question words correctly. Now I would like us to attempt the exercise below. Now that we have talked about the different question words, let's take a look at this exercise. It says choose and write the correct word from the word box. You can see from the word box we have all our question words there. I'd like us to do number 1 together. It says dash are you doing? Remember, from our table, we saw that who, what, when, where, and why have the correct ways of being used. So here, I would say the answer is what, because we are asking for information. So our answer and full sentence will be, what are you doing? Let's move to number 5. Number 5 says, dash, are you sad? Now, this seems like it's asking for a reason because we are noticing that someone is sad. So we want to know, why are you sad? So our answer is why. The rest of these you can do by yourselves. And remember, if you get stuck, go back to the table and check whether you use who, where, why, what, how, or when. Enjoy yourselves. Let's now turn to page 23. On page 23, we have a poem that we have to recite, but this time it is a rhyme. I am going to read this poem or this rhyme for you, and you are going to listen. So I am going to read it twice, and then you will read it by yourselves at home. Let's start. Little leaves fall softly down, red and yellow, orange and brown, whirling and twirling round and round, falling softly to the ground. Little leaves fall softly down on the lawn to make a carpet on the ground. Then, swish, the wind comes whistling by and send them dancing up to the sky. That is a beautiful rhyme, and you can see the leaves dancing up and down. I am going to read it one more time, but this time I want you to point out by yourselves the words that rhyme in the poem. Are we ready? Let's go. Little leaves fall softly down, red and yellow, orange and brown, whirling and twirling round and round, falling softly to the ground. Little leaves fall softly down on the lawn to make a carpet on the ground. Then swish, the wind comes whistling by and send them up dancing in the sky. Wow, I really love this poem. As you can see, they gave you an example just below about words that have the same letters which give them the same sound. On one side, we have could and we have good. We have taught and it rhymes with the word bought. And all the other words we can see rhyme with each other. Your job is to write 2 pairs of words that rhyme from the poem that we have read. That is why I would like you to read it by yourselves to look for the words that rhyme together. Remember, a rhyme is when the words have the same letters or sound so that they can be the same. Let us now turn to page 24. On page 24, we can see a colorful table. And this table is also about rhyming. It's asking us to circle the word on each row that rhymes with the word on the left. Our words on the left are the yellow ones. So we have traded, great, bear, bounce, grow, throw, speak, and sail. You are going to check the yellow column against the blue, the gray, and the green column to check which word rhymes. Let's do the first one together. We are looking at the word traded. Does traded rhyme with foot? I don't think so. Does traded rhyme with behind? No, not really. Does traded rhyme with skated? Yes, that is the answer. So I'd like you to please circle the word skated. The rest I'm sure you can do by yourselves. Remember, if you come across a word you cannot sound or say, you can ask your parents to help you say the word, but not to help you do the exercise. Let us move now to page 25. On page 25, we have Onset, Rime. This one is a little tricky, so we're going to do this whole exercise together. As you can see, there are 2 types of tables. One that has blank columns and another one that has sounds, blended sounds together. Remember, we did talk about these sounds before. And so we're now going to use these sounds to match them up with the column that is there. Remember, all the words need to be real words, very real words, my dear children, so that they make sense, just like sentences. So let's take the first sound we can see. We can see the sound at the bottom of the column, sm. Let's say sm together. Sm. Very good. Let us now look at the column where we have all the other sounds. Now, sm-ed is not exactly a word. Let's go to the next one. Smipe. No, smipe is not really a word either. Then we have smite. Not exactly the word we're looking for. Then we have smam. Not really. I think there's a better one. There's smibe. I don't know what smibe is. Then there's smike. That sounds like a made-up word as well. Then we have smile. Oh, let's say that together. Smile. That sounds like the word smile. So I would like you to please write the sound sm next to the other sound, I'll. And I'd like you to cross that off because that means we cannot use sm again. Let's do one more together. We have the sound brr. Let's say the sound together, brr. One more time, brr. Now let's try and look for its matching sound in the column. Do we say bride. Well, we can say bride. Wow, that was very lucky of us. Let's see if there are any more words that match with br. There's bribe. That doesn't sound like a real word either. Then we have bright. Wow, there's another one. Okay. Then we have brime. I don't know what a brime is. That's probably not a real word either. Then there's bribe. That is a real word, but I don't think that is the correct one. Now you see why you have to go through all the sounds and all the words together, because sometimes a sound can match for more than one word, which is why when you use it, you must cross it out so that you don't use it again. For this exercise, my dears, you're going to do it by yourselves. Take your time, sound out each letter if you need to, and make sure that if there are any corrections you need to do before you say it is correct, do it. I hope you're going to have fun with this. And remember, they need to be real words. Good luck. We have come to the end of our lesson today, and I hope you had fun. Now remember, it is very important that you sanitize your hands every other time. And when you do, you know that you are protecting yourself against COVID-19. Make sure that you also check your social distancing so that you can also protect the people around you as well. But I haven't seen our friend today. Oh, Zoshi, where are you? Oh, there he is. So, from my friend Zoshi and I, we would like to say bye.
Hi everyone, I'm back, and if you are scared of what you read on social media, talk to your parents and ask them the questions. They know everything. Until next time, bye!
Oshoshiri nariye kumeme, oshoshiri natukupo rupandu, enoshiri tamburo rupandu, orupandu nariye kumeme, natukusimene kongwe meme. Otuzongire opotukare twapame kapepunda, nando peno mkaga meme wato hotuterakere. Omsimane kwa meme tandi kuipura mumtima wanje. Ombeto ya tango kini maige muyuni. Tandi mesi kundi kutimbe. Mamongwa shikendi nabo. Efimbonda kuzandinoro kukudimburukwa. Ongwe mene, ongwe toya tango mungara mwenywe, mutima wanje ongwe ulimo, ongwe namba wanu ngashitache, meme wanje ongwe wotangwe. Otuzongire opotukare twapame kapepunda, Nando peno mkaga meme wato hotu pela kere Umsimane kwa meme tandi kuipura mumtima wanje Hongoto ya tango kini maire muyuni Kandi nasi kundi kudimbe Mamongwa shikendi nabo Meka pepunda Nanga peno mkaga meme wato hotu pela kere Umsimane kwa meme tandi kuipura mumtima wanje Hongoto ya tango kini maire muyuni Kandi nasi kundi kudimbe Mamongwa shikendi nabo
When you're saying things that degrade women, for me, number one, I am not there because that is basically what I don't believe in. I don't stand for things that degrade women.
What do you think we can add? What do we put in the basket?
First of all, let's put Blossom back in the basket.
Look at the person like, man, let's do a song.
Let's do something.
Just
let's
like
collaborate.
Let's collaborate.
Just seconds were claiming us.
Yes, exactly. To the rest of the world, they belong to us. Namibia, Baba, Namibia.
I'll help you carry on.
Creating music and putting some stuff out for the people who've been supporting me, that's definitely something that's next on my list.
Mama
I'm feeling so bad because of I have been arrested. We are trying to sell to provide our kids with food, but the police, they come to arrest us.
I was literally apprehended in Independence Avenue. I mean, there was no prior communications with the police or with Bonn or Benga Namibia. These guys literally just apprehended us on surprise.
And when you are talking in a manner that is exaggerated about brutality in this country, I should ask you in which country you live.
Yes, I can confirm that indeed there were 2 cell phones that were found after a search was conducted at the cells that the Fish Road accused us staying.
Do you understand the amount of money that the government has spent on the fight against COVID-19? Could they have spent 300 million on tracing people and managing people? Is that even possible?
We know the world is a crazy place right now, but don't panic. Take a breath. Slow down. Or better yet, stop completely. We'll still be here when everything settles down. In this time of uncertainty, look to nature. She has all the answers, you know. We're not only giving ourselves time to reset, we're giving nature time to restore, revive, restart. We're saving ourselves and we're saving the world. Stay home now so that we can welcome you to Namibia again soon. Yes, the world's a crazy place right now, but don't despair. Find the joy, cherish hope, breathe. Take a moment, take a few, and someday soon you'll once again be able to stare in wonder at this magnificent view. The world's a crazy place right now, but don't worry, we'll still be here. We'll see you again soon.
Prevention is important. Help prevent the spread of illness and keep yourself and others well. Hand washing is one of the most effective ways of preventing the spread of germs. Wash your hands regularly with soap and hot water, scrubbing your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds. Hand sanitizers can be used but are not recommended as a substitute for hand washing. Use sanitizers in addition to hand washing or in a situation where soap and water are not available. To avoid spreading germs, limit sharing of personal items such as utensils, cups, and dishes. Your skin acts as a barrier to germs, but your eyes, nose, and mouth are more vulnerable. Wash your hands thoroughly before touching your face, eating, or drinking. Avoid physical contact with others, including handshakes, fist bumps, high fives, hugs, and kisses. Social distancing is deliberately increasing the physical space between people to avoid spreading germs. While regulations may vary by country or area, the best guideline for social distancing is to maintain a distance of 6 feet from others. Germs can travel through the air from one person to another. If you sneeze or cough, do so into a tissue or the inside of your elbow.